Hello again, Sheboygan North parishioners. I think most people know that I like The Chosen by now. I mentioned it to anyone who will listen to me. There's a few lines this season that I thought were really particularly good. In the last episode of the season 2 here, Jesus asked Matthew for his critique about his Sermon on the Mount speech. And Matthew tells Jesus that, you know what, sometimes you say some very difficult things. And then Jesus kind of responds to him by telling him that, what do you want me to say? Everything's, just do what you're doing. Keep on going. It's been working out so well the last 1,000 years. So Jesus kind of uses humor in that situation. But in episode 1 this season, I think is one of the most profound things I've ever seen in The Chosen. And it's an encounter with Jesus, James, and John. They encounter some Samaritans who did not have a very good response to them. As a matter of fact, they threw some stones at them. This is from the 9th chapter of Luke, where James and John get so mad they want to call down fire from heaven and ask Jesus to do so, to incinerate those evil Samaritans. Excuse me. But Jesus wants no part of this. All the gospel says is Jesus rebuked them. So what does that mean? What does a rebuking from Jesus means? Well, the theologians and the writers of The Chosen wrote out a kind of a really great episode about that. Jesus chastises them for their condemnation and judgment, a thing that we're expert at as human beings, and we need to stop if we ever want to get along with people again. Jesus says, you want to call down fire from heaven because a couple of people from a region you don't even like or mean to you, that they're not worthy, that you're so much more worthy? This is James and Johnny speaking to. Let me tell you something, you're not. That's the whole point of why I'm here. And Jesus really let them have it. And I like to watch this episode so much. I bet you I've watched this, just that scene 20 or 30 times, I bet you, just to take that rebuking and apply it to myself. Anytime I get a little too haughty, or anytime I think I'm judging and condemning, I want to watch that episode or that part of the episode. Just get a good rebuking from Jesus, because tell you what, I'd rather get it here than at the judgment seat. Judge ourselves so Jesus doesn't have to. That's the whole point of what Jesus does. Judge yourself, and I won't do it for you. And I always took that to heart. We are professional hypocrites in quite the way. I always like this story that Archbishop Dolan told us while he was still here. He had an encounter with a young man, and he asked him to Mass. And he said, oh, no way. Catholics or Christians, you're just all hypocrites. And Dolan's response was, yes, we are. But if you join us, we'll have one more. Very important thing. We have to know who we are. And as Jesus says, take the log out of your eye before you take the splinter out of someone else's. So I just wanted to leave that Chosen. Please watch it, especially season 2 right now, if you haven't watched season 1. Very good theological concepts for you. So thank you. Great week, everybody.